James Uthmeyer knew it was a tax-deductible donation to a charity when it went to the charity, and then he knew that the second these two dark money groups would receive the money, they would send it to him and his PAC. It's shocking to me that the state's attorney general couldn't even cover his tracks better.
The guy can't even cry.
What I'm saying, it's a terrible lie. Like, why would you do this? How could you be this dumb? The minute you did this, you had to know I 120% am going to be caught for this. I don't know how you could think that you could get away with it.
The state's attorney general couldn't even cover his tracks better.
The guy can't even crime right. I mean, like, you'd hope that the attorney general would be able to cover up his criming a little bit more efficiently.
We've invited Jeff Aaron, another lawyer at the center of this, who was the attorney for the Hope Florida Foundation, to come next week and explain himself. And we invited those two dark money groups, the Secure Florida's Future and Save Our Society from Drugs, to come next week and explain themselves to the committee. I've also requested a ton of documentation from the state agencies and from these groups. If I don't get them, we'll probably send subpoenas next week just to require the documents to be produced.
The governor, Ron DeSantis, has been forced into responding to this.
This is a manufactured hoax. None of these Republican leaders got elected on the platform that they were going to launch baseless attacks against the governor and first lady. Shame on you in the Florida House and your terrible behavior and leadership.
Governor DeSantis has been acting more kind of manic and emotional and erratic as the weeks progress. It's almost tough not to feel sorry for him. He's exposing himself as a terrible manager.
Depending on what you find next, where do you think this should go?
I think that the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Florida should be concerned about the misuse of Medicaid money and the wire fraud and money laundering that's been uncovered. If I'm a federal prosecutor, I'm building a RICO case right now, and James Uthmeyer and the other attorney, Jeff Aaron, are at the center of it.